Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your February 2017 Tarotscope reading with me, Lara. If you don't already know me, obviously my name is Lara, and I am a psychic medium energy healer. For all of my returning subscribers, welcome back. It is so good to see you and hear from you. To all my new subscribers, welcome. I hope we get to build positive relationship with each other this year. So, as the usual, I will be reading today from my Rider-Waite Tarot deck for these messages, as well as channeling from Spirit, which I have already gone ahead and done. For the added guidance card overall, feel for the reading, the energies. Sometimes they let us know what we can do or give us a summary of what's going on, or sometimes they open our eyes to what's going on because we don't always see it directly, but that additional message will be coming from Doreen Virtue's Saints and Angels deck. And because Valentine's Day is on February 14th and it's all about celebrating unconditional love and emotions and all those warm fuzzy feelings, I will be reading an additional card from the Rumi deck, the Rumi Oracle by Alana Fairchild. So that's going to be exciting. And I will also read the poem that goes along with the card because all the cards are based on poems from Rumi. So Sagittarius, I apologize for the delay. The other day I had gotten suddenly very sick. I had a very bad cold, so if I sniffle, I apologize. Today is the very first day I have enough energy to go ahead and get these out, so I'm excited to bring you these messages. Okay, so the very first card I pulled for you is the Four of Pentacles in reversed. Now, the Four in Tarot symbolizes stability, and this card is symbolizing moving quickly through fear-based emotions and situations. The clinging you had shown in the past on certain subjects, people, places, things. So say you had a bad relationship and you were clinging on to an ex because for a reason of familiarity, you were holding on to it. Even though it wasn't serving you, you will now be moving suddenly past all those things that were once holding you back. And you will suddenly learn how to be more open, generous, and more aware that fear solves nothing. So this is a very, very good card. This is saying, all those things you used to be afraid of, it's like a switch is going to be switched on and all of a sudden, boom, you're moving forward. You're moving past it. It's not getting you caught up like it used to. This is also a card. This card also resembles and symbolizes Capricorns, and it goes with the dates January 10th to January 19th. Okay, so this could be situations that happened during that time period. It could be a situation revolving around a Capricorn sign, male or female. But those are the dates that go along with this card, as I am working towards integrating more astrology into the cards and teaching you more on that. So, moving forward, the next card I drew for you, Sagittarius, is the Strength card in reversed. Now, the Strength card in reverse is saying that you have a lot to be grateful for. And in the near future, you need to count your blessings. Opening up the flow of abundance and not seeing your inner strength are some key words that go with this. In the upright position, it symbolizes courage, freedom, inner strength. You have all the things you need to persevere. But in the reverse position, it's saying that you're not recognizing that. You're not seeing your inner strength. You're not seeing that inner fighter, that fiery passion, that drive, that ambition. You're not recognizing that. And because you're not, it's going to work against you. You're going to be caught up in these feelings like, oh, I want this, I wish I had that, or I wish I had that. And you're not realizing that you could, but you have to apply yourself. You have to stop kicking dirt, Sagittarius. Stop kicking dirt and go for it. You have everything you need. And the most important part of this, as I mentioned, you need to count your blessings. When you show gratitude for what you have, the universe brings you more to be grateful for. It can't bring you more if you're, kind of just not recognizing what it's already giving you. Okay? And the zodiac associated with this card is Leo, because the Leos are represented by lions. Leo's July 22 to August 22 are the dates corresponding with this card. And I want to point out that a very powerful number and vibration, angel number that goes with this card is obviously 22, because the date that corresponds with this card is July 22nd to August 22nd, 22, master builder number, angel numbers. So, the last card that I pulled for you is the Five of Pentacles in reversed. Now, the number 5 in tarot symbolizes adversity. So, in reverse, this means you're going to be moving from an insecure state to a place where you're feeling more secure. So, upright, it's all about poverty, going without, feeling very insecure, especially about earthly matters, because the pentacles symbolizes earthly matters and materials and security and how we provide for ourselves. But in the reverse position, it's saying we're moving past that. We're moving into a stage of our lives where we're feeling more secure with ourselves, our home, our finances. This can also be because you have realized you need to reach out for help when you need it, or because you are creating new experiences. This is all about renewed confidence. So it's like, if you need help, recognize when you need help and don't be ashamed to ask for it. Put your pride aside and say, I need a little bit of guidance. I need a little push. But it's all about moving from that rocky phase and going into more stable, calm waters. And the dates that go along with this are April 21st to the 30th. So with that being said, and it being February, you can expect things to calm down and be more settled during that time period of April 21st to the 30th. But the energy of this card is starting to integrate into your life towards the end of February. Okay? So the added guidance card that I pulled for you, Sagittarius, was the steady progress card. So this is saying that even though we've been going through a lot of choppy times, choppy waters, and we're not sure what's going on, and the need to believe in ourselves is stronger than ever, it's saying that even though it doesn't feel like we're moving forward, that we are. We're making progress step by step, minute by minute, day by day. Take the time to pause and reflect and see how far you've come, and understand that things do not happen overnight. As much as we would like to believe it, as much as we believe in ourselves and the courage we have to just go after it, things don't happen overnight. Rome was not built in a day, okay? So make sure that you are recognizing that everything in life, everything in the universe takes practice, okay? It takes practice, and it takes time. I don't even know why I said practice. Probably because that's a message that's been coming through for me all day. Practice. I keep hearing practice, 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 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So it takes practice, obviously, and it takes time and patience, most importantly. You have to have patience with yourself, or else you're going to be half-assing everything. And you don't want to be a half-asser. Sagittarians are not half-assers. We go all the way or we go home. That's how it is. So you need to just take the time and simmer down and do the tedious steps, the tedious works, and look and see how much progress you've made. It'll give you the fuel to finish up the work that you have to get done. Okay, Sagittarius? That was so weird that I said practice. Okay, so the additional card that I pulled for the romance sector, Valentine's Day, etc. from the Rumi deck is Arise. And the funny thing about this is that these cards are so bulky and hard for me to shuffle. So what I was doing was I was laying the cards out and telling my black cat Poe to pick a card for me, and he immediately out of the deck went for this card. So to summarize this card, I wrote that you have been downtrodden long enough, feeling defeated and at the bottom of the barrel. You are now liberated through the hope of an open heart. Isn't that powerful? That's amazing. So it's saying that at one point, you were down and out. You were kicked, you were beaten, you were abused. Your emotions were thrown down the hill. It was rolled up, stepped on, all that crap. And thus causing us to close down our hearts somewhat out of a need for protection. But now you have found strength through vulnerability and have opened your heart to the universe. How powerful is that? That vibration is so powerful. Unconditional love and the willingness to be open is a powerful vibration all on its own. So I'm going to go ahead and read the poem that goes along with this card. Okay, so let me see here. Wings of hope languish from lack of use. When wings dissipate and weaken, life begins to lose its value. Every cell in your body is created to rise to the challenges. Your life is meant to confront everything that holds you captive. Don't sit at the bottom of the well, not caring about salvation. Listen to the voice within calling to you. Reach for eminence beyond your own maturity. Powerful. I love it. I dig it. Well, Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Some key things I would like you to focus on this month, just to do a little recap, is to recognize your inner strength and your perseverance, your willpower. Focus on your solar plexus, which is the doorway to your inner child. Joy, happiness, self-esteem, perseverance. There we go again with that word. Willpower, drive, and most importantly, trust. Nurture this, and through that you will find your inner strength and what you need to push forward through the challenges. But don't worry, because I see you moving forward very courageously past fear-based emotions, and you'll be gliding on into a more secure time. Take the time to recognize your progress and to acknowledge it, most importantly, because when you are taking the time to acknowledge that, and it gives you the oomph that you need to keep going. And rejoice in the fact that you are now opening your heart to the world. So I wish you nothing but the best, Sagittarius. Live your life open and passionate. And until next time, big warm hugs from me to you. Take care, Sag.